Right now, half the population is food insecure. That means that they don't know where the next meal is coming from. So certainly, and this is in the areas that are accessible to us, where we see these signs of hunger and malnutrition, and we worry about the areas that are inaccessible. When we were there was a 72-hour ceasefire, which allowed us to get into some locations in Taiz. But what the Yemeni people need is a long-lasting ceasefire. They need a peace agreement so that aid workers can go everywhere in the country and provide this much-needed, urgent, life-saving assistance.
Yeah, peace is absolutely always the answer, and it's astounding to hear when you say half the population is food insecure. We also said before we came to you that even before this conflict, Yemen had, one of the highest rates of malnutrition in the world. Give us a sense of before and after and how this conflict has exacerbated their circumstances.
Yemen had a chronic problem with hunger and malnutrition, but the numbers have exacerbated so much in the last few months. It's right now we are seeing the highest rates of malnutrition in the world in some locations like Hodeidah, which we have visited. And definitely the people's ability to take any further shocks has been totally compromised. This is a society that, and a very poor and impoverished society that is unable and have no resilience to deal with any further, shocks like a conflict that has been that's lasting now for close to a year and a half. So it's a very difficult situation, and people need this peace. They need the assistance, and we don't have the resources to meet all these needs. It's becoming one of our biggest operations in the region.
If people at home are watching these images and listening to our interview and are being moved by what they hear and see, how can they help?
Please go to wfp.org/donate and go to the emergencies section and donate to Yemen. Every penny will help. We need around $250 million from now until the end of March so that we can meet these growing needs, but every dollar will help us in reaching our goal.